Good evening, folks, and a hearty welcome to our drive-in theater. We have a wonderful evening's entertainment lined up for you, one that will provide several hours of pleasurable relaxation and diversion for you and your family. Family.
All right. We're welcoming to the channel one of my favorite YouTubers, Miss Nicole Michelle. If you recall, a while back, we did a podcast in support of her. And the reason we did that is because, hey, what she was spitting was in line with what we've been saying for years. Nothing is for free in this motherfucker. Nothing is for free, especially a woman. Shit costs. And so we did a podcast in support of her. And again, I've been listening to Miss Nicole Michelle. Damn, I can't talk. Miss Nicole Michelle since July of 2018. When first time I saw her, she was on O'Shea's panel. And she was on there with Rashida Strober. And I was on there, and then Tommy Sotomayor came on there, and he was like, "Oh, the only reason they listening to you, ma'am, is because you up here showing your titties." Like, oh my God. Anyway, I've been listening to her ever since, and she's actually one of my favorite people on YouTube. I don't harbor any grudges. And over here in Mac City, we love our babies. We love our babies.
Goddamn right, nigga.
We already got one in here. Let me explain this before you get out of hand here. Here are the rules. We will not allow trolling up in this chat room. We will not allow trolling up in this chat room. This is not a situation where you get to come here and clown the guests. That's not going to happen. Not up in here. I'm going to stake your ass through the heart and get you up out of here. That's not going to happen. So if that's what your intent is, you might as well get the fuck on up out of here now, because that's not going down. This is a chill session. It was advertised as a chill session, and that's what it's going to be. Nobody's going to come in here and insult and disrespect the guests in this chat room. Last time we were told to look at the chat room, and we didn't do it. So this time I'm looking at the chat room. So if you're in here and you causing trouble, I'm going to clown you and I'm going to get you the fuck up out of here. It's as simple as that. So if you ain't paying for nothing, I see you here, Captain Sabo. You ain't paying for nothing, then okay, this ain't the spot for you. Get your ass up out of here, because we tricking all day long up in here. So you might as well leave. Bye. We'll not miss your motherfucking ass. Fuck on. I'm like O'Shea Duke Jackson up in this bitch. Get him up. Let's go. To the wall. Get him out. I mean out. Pharaoh, if you got the damn wrench, then you need to be doing your job. Get him up out of here. Flat out. Get him up out of here, because I'm not doing that in here. All right. So, with that being said, I would like to welcome Miss Nicole. One more thing. This panel is going to be a closed panel. I don't care who you are, content provider or otherwise. Don't ask for a link. You're not getting one. Okay? Don't ask for a link. You're not getting one. All right. Now, with that being said, let's start at the very beginning. Again, I'd like to welcome Miss Nicole Michelle to Mac City. I'm actually shocked she's here because, we have a lot of pearl clutching moments over here. And I wasn't sure that her virgin ears were used to hearing such foul language. I wasn't sure that we would be able to keep her over here. I thought she'd probably hear what we had in here and get on up out of here and just change the channel. I didn't know she would hang with us, or she would hang with a couple of tricks over here on this channel. Couple of rest haven for hoes. She asked me if I was a rest haven for hoes, and I confessed I am a rest haven for hoes, and so forth and so on. But I didn't know she would rock with us, but she is rocking with us, and we're glad and we're pleased to have us here. Welcome, Mr. Cole. Welcome to Mac City. You have to bear with us. We're not too slick on this YouTube shit. So if we get stuff wrong, please be patient with us. And so, go ahead.
No, I was going to say thanks for having me. Good evening, Mike and Tony. Thanks for having me. This is going to be fun right here.
Yeah. Okay. So let's start from the beginning. Let's start from the door. I understand you got a book out. Is that correct?
Yes, sir.
And what's the name of that book, by the way?
The Inner Beauty Movement presents From Hello to I Do.
Okay.
It's on Amazon.
Okay. So what is the Inner Beauty Movement? When did you get it started, and why did you start it?
It's a movement to teach women how to get more in touch with their feminine core. And I started it because when I was doing my research for my book some years ago, through the journey and the research and all the interviews I did, I noticed the common thread that was happening, and I knew that it was going to take more work than just a book. I wanted to write a book and leave it alone, but out of all of that toil and work came the movement, and so I set off to Facebook, to kind of get people paying attention to the themes that I was trying to push, influence them to have conversations that would spark some thought in regards to masculinity and femininity and the relationship dynamics. And from that, my day ones pushed me to YouTube, and so here I am. So I'm not new to this, I'm true to this, I'm just new to YouTube, but I've been doing this for several years.
Okay.
So, and we're now at 18 countries now, including Australia and Scotland. Yeah.
Well, I know you have some lit panels. You have some lit panels.
I do.
Definitely have a bevy of beauties over there on that channel. And the girl from the UK, she is hilarious. She is,
I have a few in the chat. Shout out to Marie N and Shantina. Those ladies are just lovely. So the Feminine Elite some of them should be coming in because I did advertise. So personally about my panels. Mike's been over there. I got Mike on my panel. Yay! We had some fun. So we definitely gonna have some fun this week.
I thought we probably blew up your panel the last time because I didn't think that we would probably be welcomed again on the panel. I didn't think that, I thought that we would probably shock some of the people over there, but the ladies didn't seem to have too much of a problem with what we were saying. It was just the dudes. Shockingly enough, that seemed to have the problem with what we were saying.
Yeah, I have to remind people that my channel is indeed for women. So I put a lot of thought into who I invite to my panels. So, and I require the utmost respect and professionalism for people that grace my panel. It's all about business. And I believe that when people come to my panel, if it's not just some arbitrary invitation. I'm talking about I sent a formal invitation to people I've already thought about their contribution to my audience. And the fact that you guys, Max City Limits Radio, supports my message is huge because you are... the support comes from an unlikely source, which is Max City. A lot of people that I thought would just be on board, at least with a lot of stuff that we're going to be talking about, they've given me the most pushback. So the podcast you and Mike did, in my defense, that was righteous. And it almost brought me to tears because I've been taking it on the cheek for a year and a half now from Black YouTube. So, and I don't respond to any of it. And so, I've been lit the last few weeks only because I just, it's time for the feminine clapback. And so that was righteous. I just want to formally thank you, fellas, for doing that. I appreciate that. Yeah.
Very welcome. Very welcome. Yes.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Chivalry. I'm chivalrous, bro. That's right. They don't want these problems, homie. They don't want these problems.
Nah. Miss Nicole Michelle is down with Max City, and we do support her message all the way. So that's just what it is, and that's what it's going to be, and everybody knows what it is, and that's the way it's going to be. So one of the things I noticed when I listened to your podcast, a lot of your early podcasts, and I didn't really hear anything that was really out the way. I didn't hear anything that was out of pocket, because it's what niggas had been saying they wanted. They had been saying, you know, they want to return to patriarchy. They had been saying that they wanted, women to be feminine and submissive. One of the lead critiques, or one of the lead criticisms, was that these black women are too masculine. They're too, they're manless, they're mannish. Will somebody come in and teach them how to be feminine? They act like niggas, so forth and so on. Matter of fact, I think we said that. That was one of our criticisms. So I didn't understand what the problem was. I mean, you were saying everything that they had been saying. You were actually agreeing. So I didn't understand where all the criticism was coming from. And I really didn't hear it at first, but when I heard you say, oh, if y'all want all this femininity and submission, that costs, I said, oh, she gonna have a problem. I said, oh, she gonna have a problem, because I know how niggas are. They were with you until you said money. Until you said stuff about money. When you start talking about money, you lost the niggas. And so what I wanted you to do here today, so that it's clear, please tell everybody what you mean. And I want you to say it. I want you to explain it, break it down, be honest about it, be, unapologetic about what you mean. You understand? Because over here, we don't break and run from nobody, and we're not going to start today. So what do you mean when you say, or when you use the term, what does the term secure the bag mean? What does that 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 mean?
If you would like to hear the entire 3-hour podcast of Miss Nicole Michelle's Inner Beauty Movement live interview with Max City Limits radio show with Tony Maceo and Big Mike, please direct yourself to www.patreon.com/Power of Strategies. Once again, www.patreon.com/Power of Strategies.
A few moments later.
Haha, little jokey joke. Yeah, for real, man. Go see my boy, man. Go see my boy Tony at his Patreon page, man. The 3-hour joint is up there, man. It was a banger, man. It was definitely a banger. Yes, you get the live and uncut explanation about the inner beauty movement with Miss Nicole Michelle, what she's about and what she's trying to do, as far as and pertaining to the sexes, as far as dating and marriage is concerned. So once again, go to www.patreon.com/Power of Strategies. This is Big Mike, the Professor X of this joint, and I'm out.